When I proposed to the alien woman, everyone called ugly. She stood still in shock. I never cared what others said about her. They called her the shadowed one. Some laughed behind their hands. Others avoided her altogether. Among the delegation of glittering, elegant alien visitors, Vera, daughter of Houses L&AR, stood apart, tall, dark-scaled, and sharp-featured, with glowing red eyes that unsettled even the bravest. She didn't shimmer or shine like the others. She didn't flirt or charm. And so they called her ugly. But I saw something different. She stood alone in every gathering, quiet and watchful. She spoke rarely, but when she did, her voice was calm, rich, and intelligent. She always noticed things others missed. She once corrected a diplomat's translation in a way that saved us from accidental offense. No one thanked her. I did. We began talking in secret corners of the embassy. At first, she was distant. Then, gradually, she softened. I learned that her people prized symmetry and light. And Vera, born with rare mutation, had been treated as a shameful outlier most of her life, sent on diplomatic missions not because they valued her, but because they wanted her out of the palace. But to me, she was mesmerizing, not because she looked like others did, but because she didn't. She was herself, proud, thoughtful, real. And that's why, after months of learning, laughing, and just being with her, I asked her to meet me on the upper terrace of the space station, under the simulated stars, far from anyone else. And that's where I said it. I want to marry you. She didn't move, didn't blink, didn't breathe. The silence stretched on for so long, I began to doubt myself. Had I gone too far? Misread everything? I mean it, I said softly. I don't care what anyone else says. You're strong, brilliant, beautiful. Stop, she whispered. I froze. Then, slowly, she looked at me with wide eyes shimmering like coals. You are serious? Completely. She took a step back, as if she couldn't trust her legs. Her voice trembled. You would bond with me? I nodded. Gladly. Proudly. Another long pause. Then she dropped to one knee, not in submission, but in awe. No one has ever chosen me. Not truly. Not for who I am. I knelt in front of her, gently took her hands, and said, Then let me be the first. For the first time, I saw tears in her eyes. Valerian tears glowed faintly, like falling embers. She squeezed my hands. You do not see my scars. I see them, I said, and I still choose you. She pulled me into a sudden, fierce embrace, awkward with her armor and spines, but heartfelt. For a moment, we just held each other under artificial stars, away from the eyes of a galaxy that didn't understand. The next day, word got out. There were whispers, laughter, even outrage. Some humans thought I'd lost my mind. Some Valerians were furious that someone of her status had accepted a proposal from a human, no less. But Vera stood tall beside me. When the Valerian ambassador challenged her before the council, accusing her of embarrassing her house, she stepped forward, lifted her chin, and said, For the first time in my life, someone saw me. And for the first time, I see myself. If my people cannot accept this truth, then let them turn away. The room was silent. No one laughed that time. Our bond ceremony was small, simple, no parades or fanfare. But it was real, honest. And when she looked into my eyes and said, I never believed I was worthy of love until you showed me I already was, I knew I'd made the best decision of my life. They called her ugly. But to me, she was the most beautiful soul in the galaxy.